What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Today we are reviewing It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want To by Pressure Drop Brewery. Not the first Pressure Drop beer we've got. Just look at this can artwork. These cats at a birthday table. These cats at a birthday party. It's just really fun, really comical can artwork. I got this beer for my birthday not too long ago, and very fitting and just really cool looking. I love cats, so I think that's really sweet. And completely out there, which I think breweries should always be like. It's a maple coconut and chocolate imperial granola stout, so what a mouthful. And we're looking at a pretty high percentage. Not the highest we've had on the channel, but the second best. We're at 10%. So 10% for the stout, so it's going to be a strong one in a 440ml can. We're talking 4.4 UK units, if my maths are correct. This is really fun. On the back here it says, so it's, yeah, like I said, it's brewed by Pressure Drop. We had that pale ale that I reviewed of theirs. It says, rich, luscious, fudgy, nutty, and outright delicious. This imperial stout has got a great blend of sweet and salty with a touch of class from bitter cacao. It's a real party. Tasting notes, they say sweet party time. And in terms of additions, we're looking at cacao nib, maple syrup, toasted coconut, I think that's all one. So maple syrup, toasted coconut, lactose and salt. So again, a real mix of sweet and salty, which I really enjoy. And it says, serve, share with friends. I'm the only person who drinks stouts in my household, so I think it's just going to be on me. But yeah, I think it's worth cracking this one open, getting the aromas first, because we've got a lot in there, and it'll be good to see what we've got, really. Woo! Immediately get coconut. Like Bounty, like coconut chocolate. Coconut and cacao right on there. Alright, let's get into a can. It smells really sweet. Wow, look at that dark. I'm wearing a dark shirt, which doesn't help, but hopefully you can see that. That's really dark and rich. Barely any head on that. Look at that. That is absorbing everything. That is so dark. I know it's a stout, but wow. Got a bit of carbonation really fizzing up. Still getting those coconut smells there. Not getting much else, but coconut really carries itself. And the main thing they say is, yeah, maple coconut and chocolate imperial granola stout. Wow. Let's get a few more sips. Definitely getting that maple. God, this is sweet. Wow. Such a unique flavour. Blimey. Wow, okay, so if you can imagine dousing like syrup, like golden syrup, if we're talking UK, golden syrup on a Bounty bar, that's what this tastes like. Really sweet. It has got a kick of salt in it. I can get a tiny bit. I'm not saying bitterness, it's just salt on like right in the centre end bit of my tongue. Definitely so unique. I've never had a stout like this. You guys know I don't drink stouts a lot, but wow, very unique. A really interesting idea to just go for this type of thing. You get almost like a salted caramel kind of effect with this one. Oh, so my body can like tell it's really alcoholic. It's so funny. But yeah, wow, definitely a unique one. Really sweet. I think if I could choose again, I probably wouldn't do the 440ml can, just because it's quite a lot to get through. I'm probably going to have a glass of water alongside it, just to rehydrate. But this is so unique, and I can definitely tell, yeah, lots of effort's been put into this. Very rich, definitely. But a nice mix of the sweet and salt, which, like I said already, I really enjoy those flavours. Sweet and salty to me, whether it's meant to be a sweet or a savoury dish, to me most of the time it'll be really good if it's a mix of sweet and salty. I'm definitely a sweet and salty person. yeah, that maple is really, really coming through. And then you get the coconut, and then you get the salty finish. So it's pretty well rounded actually. It's just quite sort of intense as you sort of go in to sip it. So yeah, it's definitely one to nurse rather than to chug or anything. Wouldn't recommend chugging beers anyway. But yeah, some good flavours in there. And definitely unique, but could potentially get a bit too sweet, I reckon. But I can definitely tell a lot of effort's been put into this one. And it's a really great present for me as well. So in terms of what we're going to rate this one, I'm going to give this a 4.25 out of 5. A lot of that's going to the effort, but really the flavours, they're all coming through. They really are, and it's such an interesting idea, an interesting mix of flavours and that sort of thing, that I really can't rate it too badly. And so some good flavours. They're not necessarily flavours I go for. I don't really like coconut on its own and that kind of thing. I don't really like bounties, but in a stout, you've got to admire it. I can feel like warmth in my chest from this beer. It's really warming, and it's almost like a whiskey, if that makes any sense at all, because I don't really drink whiskey, so I don't really know what it tastes like, but it's really warming in the chest. Definitely a wintry drink, I think, but I think stouts are in general, I would argue. Nobody wants a... That being said, I didn't chill this beer, so I was about to say nobody wants a warm stout, but that's perhaps not quite what I meant. Maybe you can interpret what I mean by that. You want a beer that warms you in the winter, and you want a beer that cools you down in the summer. Anyway, 4.25 for this one. I think the effort is absolutely there. I think it's a really stunning stout. And I think if you guys are stout heads, especially if you enjoy stouts, definitely, I know I say it every time, but definitely get your hands on this one. This is super, super unique. It's all in production still, I hope, since my little slip up with the Crystal Ball IPA, the Christmas episode. But hey ho. Yeah, definitely an enjoyable one, this one, guys, and a really fun artwork, can art as well. I just think that's really fun. Pressure Drop are pretty cool. I feel like they're always trying to push the boundaries, and that's exactly what you want from craft breweries. Otherwise, what's the point? So 4.25, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the fact that we're sort of producing a few more stouts and that sort of thing, getting them out there. But yeah, if you can get your hands on this one, definitely try it. And let me know what you thought. Let me know what you guys are drinking in general in the craft beer circle. Like this video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you've yet to do so. And as always, guys, they're always there. There's always going to be a next beer review, and I'm sure I'll catch you in it. Peace.